here we are. Week 1 in Season 2 of the Pokemon Premier League. Division 1. It's been a long time coming. And there's been quite a few changes that have happened between Season 1 and Season 2. I'm in a new place. The team's changed. We're no longer the Nottingham Forest curse. Now, we are the Nidoqueens Park Rangers. I wear these colours with pride. That's just not a name change though. We've changed. I've changed. The team has changed. All these changes, they're going to add up. And they're going to make the Nidoqueens Park Rangers more successful than the Nottingham Forest curse ever could be. There is nothing this season that is going to stand between the Nidoqueens Park Rangers and success. So we face our first obstacle this week. That being the Miami Rotom-Heat and Erasthamus, Ethan. All these things that have changed from Season 1. The team name, my outlook, the team. You know what else is going to change? The result. You see, we played the Miami Rotom-Heat in Season 1 and we lost. Not this time. This time, we will be victorious. It doesn't matter what Ethan wants to do or what plans he has. The Nidoqueens Park Rangers will be successful. Out of everything that's changed though, one thing is going to stay the same. You know what that is? In week 1 of Season 1, we walked away with a 5-0 victory. And the victory against the Miami Rotom-Heat in this season will be just as dominant. So Ethan, you think you got this match? Think again. Now it's time for the Nidoqueens Park Rangers to take down the Miami Rotom-Heat. We can walk away with a 5-0 victory. Let's make history repeat itself, shall we? Let's go do it. Alright guys, here we are with the match. I'm playing Ethan. I am really nervous. I'm going kind of crazy, but if you don't know what team I'm bringing to this match, do watch the team builder video that went up yesterday, but we're just going to go ahead and get right on with the match. You notice this is on Showdown. It's normally going to be on Wi-Fi, but Ethan is having some real bad connection issues with his DS, so he couldn't get online. So this week is going to be on Showdown, but future weeks will be on ORS, on my DS and all that stuff. So, let's get right into it. Whew. Let's go. Okay, let's see what team he's brought. Okay, so he's brought Mienshao. Okay, I'm gonna ignore opponent, ignore spectators, and he's bringing Mienshao, Tornadus, Starmie, Gastrodon, Clefable, and Mega Aggron. Okay. Okay. That's the team that I kind of expected him to bring. I'm really worried about Starmie, because I basically don't have a switch in for it. Same with Tornadus Therian. Gastrodon I have ways to deal with. Mienshao is a big problem. Mega Aggron I'm kind of worried about, but at the same time I do have a few things to hit it here and there, so it's not the biggest of deals. I really don't know what he's going to lead with. I feel like he's either going to lead with like polar ends of the scale. It's either going to be his Mienshao, or if it's like Scarfed, or Tornadus T if it's Scarfed, or Aggron for rocks, or Clefable for rocks. So it could really be either. So I kind of want a middling play here. And with that, I think what I want is... Let's have a think about this. So Hydreigon outspeeds Gastrodon, Clefable, and Aggron. Dharma outspeeds everything if nothing's scarfed. I'm expecting that Mienshao to be scarfed, looking at it now. I'm expecting Mienshao to be scarfed. I kinda want to lead with Tentacruel, expecting Mienshao. That's probably going to be a bad play, but I'm going to do it anyway, I think. Yeah, we're going to lead with Tentacruel. There's a Starmie. That is literally the worst lead-off possible, right there. That is literally the worst. Because like I said, I do not have a switch into this guy at all. I can't go into Hydreigon because I will get outsped. And he can pop me with an Ice Beam the following turn. I can't stay in, I'll take a Psychic, move to the face, and I'll probably die. I can't... my only switch in is Mew, which isn't really a switch in, so... I don't think he's going to overpredict first turn. I think he's just going to go for the Psychic move. And as such, I'm going to go into Mew, I think. I think that's what I want to do. How much does a Psychic or a Psyshock do to Mew? I just want to check this. If he's an offensive one, he'll be moving second. Let's say he gets an Analytic boost. So Starmie. Starmie, come on, damage calcs, load for me, come on. Max, special attack, modest. Analytic, Life Orb, let's say. He'd probably go for Psy Shock, let's be real, because Tentacruel's defense is not very good. Psy Shock, it does nothing to me. It does nothing to me. I'm gonna go into Mew. So he's gonna withdraw into Tornadus. Okay. Okay. That's not the best thing that could have happened. That's not the best thing that could have happened. He can knock off right now, or U-turn, or just go straight up for a Hurricane, which I do not think Mew's gonna take. Tornadus Therian. Max special attack. Hurricane. Come on. Hurricane. I think I want to go for knockoff. If he U-turns out, I'll knock off something. If he knocks off, he's going to knock off my Culver Berry. If he knocks off, he's going to knock off my Culver Berry, which won't do anything. If he Hurricanes, then I can knock off his item. So I think I want to go for knockoff. It's the best thing to do. He goes for knockoff, but I'm Culver Berry. I tanked that! Absolutely tank it! And we go for knockoff. We knock off his Assault Vest. I suspected he might bring Assault Vest. I suspected he might bring Assault Vest. We absolutely tank that knockoff, which is awesome. So now, I think he's either just going to U-turn out if he has it, or I think he's just going to switch, fearing something like maybe an Ice Beam, maybe. So I think I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to U-turn, get a slow U-turn off. He's going to go for Air Slash. Okay, I'm just going to U-turn out. Awesome, I know I can outspeed with Darmanitan, and I'm just going to nuke something with Flare Blitz. I outspeed everything on his team, barring Mienshao. I think I'm going to go into Dom, and I'm just going to Flare Blitz something. Problem with that is, I will take a hefty amount of recoil, but I have to scare out this Tornadus. I absolutely have to scare out this Tornadus at the very least. Let's go into Dom, and let's click Flare Blitz. Let's click Flare Blitz right now. Do I click Willow? No, I need to make it slower. I could have gone into Whimsicott there, and scared it out with a Stun Spore, and just paralyzed something. Didn't really matter what. I think I should have gone into... I should have gone... No, I shouldn't, because he would have stayed in. He would have stayed in and then just gone for an S. Just killed me. So I couldn't have gone into Whimsicott. Couldn't have gone into Whimsicott. I think I have to click Flare Blitz right now. Oh, is he going to stay in? He knows... He must know I've got to be Scarfed right now. And he's going to go into a switch in, which is Gastrodon. So I really want to make the play and go for U-turn. I really want to make the play and go for U-turn right now. I have to. Go away, Feint. Not the time. Not the time. Not the time. I really want to make the play and go for U-turn right now, predicting the Gastrodon to come in, because that's literally his only switch in. He cannot stay in. He knows... He must know I've got to be Scarfed. I have to be Scarfed. There's no other reason that I'd bring in Darmanitan right now. So he is going to be scared, and he's going to go out into his switch in, so I have to go for U-turn right now. And if he stays in, then okay. I get a U-turn off. So let's go. He is going to switch, and he's going to go into Gastrodon, as expected. Very nice. I'm going to get a U-turn off, and now, do I go into Whimsicott? Do I go into Manectric, because a Hidden Power Grass will take it out from there? Hold on, let me check that U-turn damage. Let me check that U-turn damage. Let me check that U-turn damage, because that seemed like a lot of damage. Where are you, Darmanitan? Versus Gastrodon. There's no way you're specially defensive, right? There's no way. 252. 252. If you're physically defensive, U-turn does 19 to 23. That works. It's physically defensive. If I go into Whimsicott and I go for a Giga Drain, he goes out into either Mega Aggron or Tornadus Therian to tank it. And that's an issue. That's an issue. If I go into Manectric, go for an HP Grass, he brings in Tornadus Therian or Mega Aggron, and I don't do much back. If I go into Tentacruel, go for a Giga Drain, he switches in Tornadus Therian, I'm still okay. I can't let him go into Mega Aggron though. Do I go into Hydreigon and nuke something with a Draco? He has Clefable and Mega Aggron though, so I can't just be spamming Draco all over the place. I think I'm going to go into Whimsicott and go for a Stun Spore, because he's not going to stay in. There's no way he'd stay in, unless he's Rindo Berry. In which case I resist both of his stabs, so I'm going to go into Whimsicott, and I'm going to go for Giga Drain. No, I'm going to go for Stun Spore. I'm going to go for Stun Spore. Because I think I want to paralyze something. Or do I just U-turn again? Like I said before, I have to stay on the offensive. It's important to get things slow, but I don't think he's going into something quick right now. He's either going into Mega Aggron or Tornadus Therian. Don't want to take that risk. I'm going to go for Stun Spore. I'm going to go for Stun Spore. I'm going to go for Stun Spore. This is so nerve-wracking. I am shaking right now. Jesus. I'm going to go for Stun Spore, because I don't think he's going to stay in. Unless he's Rindo Berry, I don't think there's any way he'd stay in. He might be Rindo Berry, because I didn't see any lefties. But I just don't think he would stay in and let his Gastrodon take that much damage. Then what would he do back to me? That's the thing. What would he do back to me? He wouldn't be packing something like Hidden Power Poison, would he? I don't think he would. I don't think he's that real. Like I said in the team preview, I have to get my predictions right. I have to get my predictions right. Come on. It's so hard to read it. He's going to switch out into Aggron. Okay. So I expected. I'm going to paralyze him, which is fine. I think I'm going to U-turn out at this point. He very well may get up rocks right now, which is slightly problematic. I can't Oko this guy with anything. And I do not want Darm coming in against Mega Aggron. I need him to clean up. I cannot have him wall breaking. So I think I want to go into Hydreigon. you go for a Dark Pulse. I'm going to U-turn, go into Hydreigon, go for Dark Pulse. I think that's what I want to do. So let's do that. Let's U-turn out. Let's go to Mega. I can see him going for Rocks right now. So let's go into Hydreigon. He's fully powered. Oof, that's unfortunate. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I think he was probably going for something like Stealth Rocks right then. I hope he wasn't going for anything that would have been... I mean, Stealth Rocks were impactful, but you know what I mean. Not too impactful, like Head Smash or something. Heavy Slam. I don't know. I think I just want to go for Dark Pulse. I'll 2-hit KO this guy. As long as he's not specially defensive. In which case it's a roll as it is. Let's go for Dark Pulse. Just hit something hard. Let's hit something hard. If he brings in Mienshao right now, that's a slight issue. In fact, that's a pretty big issue. But I think Mew can switch into it pretty safely. He can't switch into a U-turn, but and especially because he'll get initiative, which is the last thing I want him to have. But I don't think I'll have a choice. If he goes into Mienshao right now, I think that's his play. If he knows the Dark Pulse is coming, I think he has to go into Mienshao to try and take it. It won't take it too well, but he won't die, guaranteed. And he'll... I couldn't go for Draco right now. He still has a Clefable. He's either going to go into Mienshao or Clefable right now. If he goes into Clefable, which he does, I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse. I'm going to see if he has lefties. He sees I'm Life Orb. There's no lefties. I really think he's Babiri Berry. I really, really think he's Babiri Berry right now. So I'm going to check how much a Flash Cannon does to him. Hydreigon versus Clefable, and I need to check that damage. That Dark Pulse damage, how much did that do? How much did that do? 28%. Versus Clefable, Dark Pulse. I think you're especially defensive. No, you're physically defensive. You're physically defensive, that's a good roll. What about if you're specially defensive? No, you're physically defensive. Yeah, you're physically defensive. Or at least max HP, you might be max special attack. Flash Cannon to physically defensive, it's a roll whether it kills. And if he's Babiri Berry, I ain't killing. So I cannot risk it. Cannot risk it. Cannot risk him being Babiri Berry. Which I really think he is. I really think he is. I cannot lose Hydreigon. So I think I'm going to U-turn out and go into Tentacruel. Let's U-turn out, go into Tentacruel. Going to U-turn out. We're going to go into Tentacruel. So I think he's going for a Moonblast. Expecting the Flash Cannon. He's going to go for Rocks. He's going to go for Rocks. Okay. I really want to spin, but it gives him momentum. I want to spin, but it gives him a switch into Mega Aggron. And I hate that. He has no spin blocker, so I can get the spin off, guaranteed. But it's just whatever he goes into, I'm then going to be on the defensive. I can't go for Sludge Wave because he has too many switch-ins to it. I ain't going for Mirror Coat because he ain't hitting me with that. I'm going to go for Rapid Spin. I have to. I'm going to get the Rocks away as he goes for Moonlight. Yeah, okay. Okay. I kind of want to go for Sludge Wave right now. But he's physically defensive, which means Sludge Wave will 2-hit KO him. I can't give him a switch into Mega Aggron though. I can't. I'm gonna go for Sludge Wave. I know he's going to go into Mega Aggron though, and I'm going to be so mad at myself. But I can't go into you know, Manectric or something like that. Because I can't 2-hit KO him. Let's go for Sludge Wave. He stays in. That does a lot of damage. So he goes for Rocks again. Okay. Another Sludge Wave is going to kill him. Oh, now we have a choice though. I need these rocks away as soon as possible. I need these rocks away right now. I can kill him with another Sludge Wave. I can kill him with another Sludge Wave. But if I do, he brings in something that's good against Tentacle, that being something like Starmie. And the rocks are still up, and I'll have to switch. But the rocks are still up, so I need to get rid of them. But if I get rid of them, he's just going to Moonlight, get back to full. Or switch into something like Starmie right now. I've got to be offensive. Sludge Wave, let's go. Got to be offensive. Come on. I've got to be offensive. Come on. We've got to do this. Because Clefable is one of the two things that's stopping Hydreigon right now. Whenever Hydreigon comes in on a clean switch, he can kill something. He does switch out into Mega Aggron. Yeah, okay. I should have gone for a spin there. I should have gone for a spin. But, yeah. The correct play was to go for spin right there. But I want it to be offensive. I want it to be offensive. So now, I don't know how well I'm going to take something like an Earthquake from this guy, considering that it's not stab, and I am physically defensive. And he's got Rocks on Clefable, which makes me think that he's more of an offensive Mega Aggron. That's what I think, anyway. So let's check how well he can take an Earthquake from Mega Aggron right now. Mega Aggron, I think he's offensive, honestly. So we'll go Max Attack Adamant. And we'll check how much an Earthquake does. A lot of damage. So I definitely need to switch. Absolutely 110% need to switch. I think I need to go into Mew, honestly. I think I need to go into Mew. The problem with that is, if I go into Mew, even though it's physically defensive, Heavy Slam, because Mew is so light, will just absolutely wreck it. Aggron, Mega, Adamant, Heavy Slam. It doesn't do that much, but it might kill me. It might kill me after Rocks. It might kill me after Rocks. I think I have to risk it. I'm going to go into Mew and then go for a softball the following turn if I live. Yeah, let's go into Mew. As he goes for Iron Head. I can take that. I can take that. Now let's go for a soft boil. Let's go for a soft boil. We have to keep Mew healthy. Problem with this is I'm going to be on the back foot right now. Curse! I have no phasing. I have no phasing. I think he's specially defensive with Curse. I have to get out of there right now. I have no switch-ins though. I have no switch-ins. I need to Dark Pulse him. Above all else, I need to keep Darmanitan. Because Darm can run through this team. It 2-hit KOs everything with Flare Blitz now. So if I U-turn into Hydreigon, he'll probably take me out. I have to do it. U-turn into Hydreigon. Goes for the Iron Head. It doesn't kill me. Now I can fire off a Dark Pulse. It's going to do a good amount of damage, but it won't be enough. And he is going to be able to take out my Hydreigon right now. But like I said, above all else, I need to keep Darmanitan. Let's go for the Dark Pulse. He's going to switch out into Mienshao. That's not ideal. I'm going to go down to Life Orb. He's Scarfed. I know he's Scarfed. I can't bring in Darm because he'll outspeed me. I'm going to go into Mew because I don't think he can kill me, and I'm going to get off a Soft Boiled. The problem is, I'm playing on the back foot right now. I'm playing on the back foot. If I go for Soft Boiled, he can go for U-turn, getting something against Mew. Let's go into Mew. Let's go into Mew. I'm going to go for Soft Boiled. As he does go for... It's a crit. He's Life Orb. Could have brought in Darm. Could have brought in Darm. How much would that do? I don't think he would have killed me with that. I think that crit just killed me. If he's max attack. Life Orb. That wouldn't have killed me. That crit mattered. And now I've lost Mew. In comes Starmie. How much does Giga Drain do to Starmie from Whimsicott? Giga Drain has a chance to kill uninvested Starmie. Going to Whimsicott. You know what I'm going to do though? I really want a U-turn right now. I really want a U-turn. I really badly want a U-turn. Wait. His Mienshao was Life Orb. His Tornadus was Assault Vest. Is his Starmie Scarfed? Because if he doesn't have a Scarfer, Darm outspeeds everything. Which is nice. I can't Flare Blitz at everything on his team and win right now, because I'll die to Recoil. So I need a little bit of damage on everything, but Darm can clean up, potentially. The rocks are a bit of an issue, I do need to get rid of them. I really want to U-turn. I really do not see him staying in. I do not see him staying in. U-turn. He can't stay in. He can't. So, Mew went down to Mienshao. And Hydreigon went down to its own Life Orb. He is going to switch, going to Aggron. Okay, good. Good. But now what do I do? If he has Earthquake, he probably kills Manectric. I'm going to go into Manectric and I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. He has next to no switch-ins, and if he switches in Gastron, I'll go for an HP Grass the following turn and kill him. Unless he has a Brindo Berry. I have to risk this though, because I'm on the back foot right now. I have to play like this. We're going to go for T-Bolt. Let's do it. Go for Thunderbolt. He has Earthquake. Probably can kill us. 44%. Oh, the full power. So unfortunate. Right, let's check this damage. Let's check this damage. Manectric. Aggron. I think he's especially defensive. Mega Aggron. Max HP. He's specially defensive. Yeah, he's definitely specially defensive. So another one. I have to get a high roll, but I can potentially take him out with one more. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I don't kill. Oh my god! 3 full powers in a row with Mega Aggron. He may lose his Mega Aggron right now. He knows he's paralyzed. He can't really do anything, so I think he has to just sack it off right now. But if he does, who does he bring in? Go for T-Bolt. I can bluff the choice item right now. He is going to switch out. He's going to preserve it. He's going to go into Gastro. Okay. You may think I'm choiced. Now this is when we find out if he's Rindo Berry. I am fully expecting Rindo Berry right now. Because there is no leftovers. I don't see what item he can be other than Rindo Berry right now. Hidden Power Grass kills him. Hidden Power Grass absolutely kills him. But if he's Rindo Berry, he won't die. And he can kill me. With any ground move. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Don't be Rindo Berry. Don't be Rindo Berry. Come on. Come on. Double. Expecting the HP grass. Scouting for the HP grass. Very clever. Very clever. I speed tie with Mienshao right now. I speed tie with Mienshao. If he is max speed, jolly. I speed tie. He's Life Orb, he can take me out. I don't need to count that. I know he's going to take me out. Come on. Come on. Could have fake out. Come on. He's going to switch out. Go back into Gastro. We can play this game all day, sir. Let's go for an HP Grass again. I'm not letting him kill me with Gastro, and I'm not over-predicting. If he goes into Tornadus right now, then yeah, that's a good play. I cannot make the ballsy play and go for a Thunderbolt right now because I cannot lose Manectric. If he goes into Mega Aggron, he can sack it off. He goes into Tornadus. That's an issue. Come on. He stays in. I don't kill. Should have capped it. Should have capped it. He's guaranteed to live that. The highest roll would have done 77% and he had 78% health. Take out Gastro. We get a crit. It's always nice. Now he's going to bring in Starmie. I have to sack off Tentacle right now. If I can live, I'm going for a Rapid Spin. I don't see him bringing in anything else. Let me check something. He gets Psychic. Is this where the Assault Vest is going to come in clutch? Do I go for Mirror Coat right now? Do I just go for Rapid Spin? What's more important? I need to get rid of those rocks in order for Darmanitan to do anything. Let's go for Mirror Coat. Okay. Now I go for Rapid Spin. He's going to be scared of the Mirror Coat, so I don't think he's going to hit me with a special move. Go get rid of these rocks. You may U-turn. Now that my Assault Vest is gone, he might actually go for a special move. He's going to go for U-turn. I'm going to get off this Rapid Spin, which is nice, but he can just bring in Starmie right now. I don't really see a reason for him not to bring in Starmie, honestly. Don't really see a reason for him not to bring in Starmie. He knows my entire moveset right now, though. He knows I have Mirror Coat, Giga Drain, Sludge Wave, and Rapid Spin. He knows that. Now that my Assault Vest is gone, I think he's probably calculating how much a Psyshock does from Starmie to Tentacruel. Because it will kill me at this range. It will kill me. There's nothing I can do about that. We gotta make the scoreline less. I'm pretty certain I've lost at this point. I think I know that, but I want to make the scoreline less. I don't want to get 5-0'd. Gotta kill some more things before I go down. Dom's gonna help with that. I don't think he has a switch into it. I think at the worst, I'm gonna get at least one kill with Dom. So I think it's gonna be a 4-0 at worst. At worst, 4-0. Else went down. The Nectric went down to Castro. He goes into Starmie. I get a rapid spin off. Psyshock kills me. I have no switch-ins. I don't see a reason to save Tentacruel at this point. I'm gonna go for Giga Drain. Get as much damage as I can. There's a Psyshock. I live it! I live the Psyshock! That's because I was calcing modest, thingy-bob. Modest Life Orb. That's what I was calcing. Can I have Mirror Coated on a Psyshock? Does that work? I don't know how Mirror Coat works with Psyshock. But anyway, he's going to take me out with another one. But at least I got some damage off on Starmie, which is nice. So now I'm pretty sure Dom kills from that range. Which is always good. Let's go for another Giga Drain. Let's go for another Giga Drain. Yeah, there's a Psyshock that's going to take me out. So Tenta goes down to Starmie. Now I think I just go into Dom and I click Flare Blitz. No, I click U-turn. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Dom and click U-turn. If he wants to save Starmie, I get Switch Initiative. If he opts to stay in, I kill him. Let me just double check on the calc. I'm pretty certain that Dom kills from this range with a U-turn. So let's go into Starmie. Starmie. U-turn. Oh my god, U-turn nearly kills it from full health. Let's go for U-turn. He's going to opt to preserve it, goes in, sacks off Mega Aggron. Okay, so Mega Aggron goes down to Dom. He's going to Whimsicott. Is he probably going to bring in Tornadus? I would assume. I'm gonna go for Stun Spore. Paralyze this guy. Yep, there we go. He's gonna go for Air Slash, which is gonna take me out. I would have outspelled with Dom anyway, but just went for it just because. And now I just click Flare Blitz on as many things as I can until I die. Boom. Nice and Oko. Taunty goes down to Dom. I'm assuming he's gonna have Fake Out and Mienshao right now. I would assume so, which is going to whittle me down, but I don't think it's looking good for me. Don't think it's looking good for me. I think he's going to go into Mienshao, Fake Out, Switch Out. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know actually. Don't know. What's this Clefable at? I killed Starmie from the range it's at. Is he scarfed? No, he's not scarfed, is he? If he's scarfed Starmie, then I think... Then he outspeeds me and he just kills me, but I don't think he's scarfed. Has he switched up moves at all this whole match? There's the Mienshao. I think he's going to have Fake Out. He doesn't. He doesn't. Mienshao goes down to Dom. There's the Starmie. This is it. Come on. Is Dom going to pull through for this? Is Dom going to pull through? He's going to switch out into Clefable. Clefable dies. Oh my god. Dom! Are you going to pull through for me? Are you going to do this for me, Dom? Oh my god! Is Tommy gonna outspeed though? Is he scarfed? I don't know whether he switched up moves throughout the whole battle. Is Dom gonna win this? Come on! Is Dom gonna win this? Is Dom gonna win this? Oh my god! Come on! Pull through for me, Dom! Pull through for me! Can you outspeed? Can you outspeed? Come on! Come on! Can you outspeed right now? He outspeeds! He's scarfed! Oh no! He's scarfed! He's scarfed! Huh. He's scarfed. Jesus Christ. Did he not have Water Stab on him? That was very clever then. Psyching off Clefable to give me more recoil so that Psyshock killed. I mean, he got a crit. But let me just check how much it would have done with my investment. Starmie, which I'm going to assume is max special attack. And I'm going to assume modest. How much would a Psyshock do? Yeah, he would have killed. He would have killed me regardless. Oh my god! Dom goes down to Starmie. And Whimsicott went down to, I think, Starmie as well, right? Was it Starmie? No, it was Taunty. It was Taunty. Jesus Christ. That was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought I was going to lose, but... Ah, Jesus. That's a 1-0. That's a 1-0. So that's not the worst, honestly. That's not the worst. It could have been a lot... It could have been a lot worse. There was a part of me that was just thinking, if he wasn't scarfed, man. If he wasn't scarfed, I would have taken him out, but... Jesus. That was a very good game, Ethan. That was such a good game. Oh my god! Dom did so well, though. Dom did exactly what I needed him to do. It just wasn't quite enough because he had a scarf Starmie. I wish I could have knocked him off in the match. Man. Anyway, this has been week 1 of the PPL. We come away with a loss in week 1, but it's not the biggest loss. It's a 1-0 loss, which is okay. I'm okay with that. It's an okay way to start the season. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Future battles will be on Oras, on Wi-Fi battles. This was just because Ethan had a few connection issues. And before I forget, please do go down in the description. There will be links to Ethan's channel, as well as all the PPL channel stuff. So, yeah. Make sure to go click them, because as you can see, Ethan's a great battler. He's a really great friend of mine, and just an all-round great guy. Very underrated, I think, on YouTube. So go and watch his stuff because he's a very good person. But with that said, that is going to be week 1 of the PPL. Next week we're playing Onesie Bayonet, the Celtic Dino, and hopefully we can get a win in that week. So with that said, I'll see you guys next week for week number 2 of the PPL. Toodaloo.